Hi, I'm Alison Edgar and I want to talk to you today about the power of open questions. So for those of you who don't know, the open questions are who, what, why, where, when and how. Who, what, why, where, when and how. And why are those so important? So as children, we are born to learn. So if you think of a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old, one of the things is they actually ask open questions. They're not taught to ask, it's just how they learn. And when they're on their own with a parent, a grandparent, small groups at nurseries, someone will give them that information. I'm sure you've been in a store and heard young children going, why? When children are about age 4 or 5, they go to school. And instead of being in small groups, they're in groups of 30. And what happens is the teacher will teach them to be polite, sit down, put up your hand, ask polite questions. Can I? Will I? Would you like me to? And with those questions comes a no answer. And I think that's one of the things that we all fear, that no, we don't like rejection. So really analyse what you say and how you say it, because open questions will help you get what you want. And I'll give you an example. So several years ago, Mr. Edgar and I toodled off to Jamaica to get married. And we booked our wedding reception in Glasgow on the way back. But the flight was delayed. We had an engine failure and we had to do an emergency stop. So what that meant was our wedding reception was going on in Glasgow without us. And if you've ever been to Glasgow, you will know they like to party. So by the time we arrived at 11 p.m, there was a lot going on. So we wrote to the airline and said we'd missed our wedding reception. And one of my things is I'm not particularly patient. So we didn't get a response and I decided to phone them. CEO's office, please. And what I did was I explained our plight about missing our wedding reception. And the CEO's PA came back and said, we'd like to offer you some free complimentary tickets. I said, amazing. Where are those tickets to? Open question. She said, anywhere in the world. Okay. So, and again, to get confirmation, you can ask a closed question. So I said, Australia. And she said, yes. Fantastic. So we've already now got ourselves some tickets to Australia. Fantastic. And what are the exclusions on those tickets? When can we use them? No exclusions. You can use them whenever you like. Fantastic. So we've now got tickets to Australia for Christmas and New Year. So then the next question is, how many tickets is that? 2 tickets. Well, how do you think my parents and my husband's parents feel? 6 complimentary tickets to Australia for Christmas and New Year. And the last question had to be, and what class are those tickets? Boom, you've got it. That's 6 complimentary tickets to Australia for Christmas and New Year. Now can you see why I'm so evangelical about open questions and how using them can help enhance your life to get what you want. I've been Alison Edgar. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications.